This is Irontrader, and this is midday trading. You can see the bear is hovering around here again. Now, the PPI report came out, and it really was good. Actually, it was like the CPI. Inflation is coming down here. But, again, we're looking at the uncertainty with the tariffs, and that's what's really is dominating the market right now. Okay, so let's take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas. Well, let's look at a couple of tech plays here, IONQ and PLTR. This video is for information purposes only, not recommendation to buy, selling stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have a little computing stock here, IONQ. We'll take a look at see what's going on here. Okay, now you can see the nice run up we had. Okay, but then we put this gap in there. Never did fill the gap on the upside. But once we fall below that 8-day, see, this is what happens. Okay, we get that big bearish. Now, the price here is trying to hang on to that 8-day here very, very nicely. So let's look at the downside here first. We're looking at 2072. That's going to be a very, very key level, okay? If that's lost here, then we're going to come right over here to that 1967, and then 1788 is your big retest, okay? Now, again, if we lose that, well, we can go here much, much lower here, okay? So you got that 1787 level, which lines up pretty nice here with your 1780, okay? So your next level, we're going to come right down to the bottom here. You could go all the way down to 1450, and we could also go all the way over here down to a 1011 here. But again, that's only if the 8-day and that 200-day is lost here on a closing basis. Now you can see we closed below, and now we're trying to rally up here, pick it up a little bit. Okay, so we want to look at today's high on the upside, 2257 level. Okay, so we just want to look right up here, 2320. That's going to be your next level of resistance. And we come up top of this candle, 2558 level, and then we're going to be shooting right here for that 21-day at 2748. So as long as we hold this 8-day, now we have a little bit different trading range. We could be trading here between this 8-day and that 21-day. I think just think it's a matter of time here before that 8-day curls up nice, and then we have that trading range, okay? Now, again, the 21-day will be lower by the time that happens, but again, this is what we're looking at. Now, downside, just watch that 200-day, very, very key, and watch that 1788 there retest. Now, you can see on the RSI here, there's no divergence, but you're just getting really, really kind of like oversold condition. Same way here on the MACD, okay? So it's going to be a matter of time. You're going to give yourself a nice relief rally. So just look out for that 21-day. That's good. Whatever the price is at that time, that's what your target is going to be. Now, Palantir. Okay, now I know a lot of people like to trade this stock here. It's a really good run all the way on up here, but a couple things I just want to point out to you right quick here. It is right now here we can't get above this 8-day. Okay, see how that 8-day is? It looked like it was trying to, but it just can't. You got to have it where it closes and has some momentum there to the upside. Like we had here, two nice green candles, but then she just came right on off here. So you need to get this 8220 on the upside. That's going to be very, very key. If you can, your next target is going to be that 8708 level. And then we're going to come over to the top of this candle here at that 9030, and we can come up to the top of here, 9362. And then we're looking right there at that 9416, which is your 21-day. But the 8-day, 50-day is everything. You have to get above that before you can start hitting any kind of a 21-day. Okay, downside here, what you're really watching is this 100-day, okay? That 74.38 level, that's going to be very, very key. Now, if that is lost here, then we'll come right down to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at 72.67 here. And then here's another big target all the way down here at 63.40. Then we have your 200-day. But what I want to point out to you is right here is we have this gap, okay? You have 46.86. And then we have this fill, okay, at 42.04, okay? So your gap and your fill. So if this starts getting really hammered, you start losing that 100-day, 200-day, then just look through this gap and this fill, just like we did on Tesla, okay, and what a beautiful trade that was. And look at that. It came right down to that gap and that fill on Tesla. Boom. And then she rallied up very, very nicely. Now, you look at the RSI here, you're not really oversold or anything yet here. So just going to go lower. Same way with your MACD. Yeah, you're cringing on the bottom here, but you're not riding that bottom out yet. Okay, so realistically, here's what you want to watch is watch that 100-day on the bottom, that 74.38. That's going to be very, very key. And then watch this 8-day, okay? And if you get above that, we have that 50-day. You get above that, then we can shoot for that 21 SMA. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is following the markets, okay? So it's all trending the same, okay? The market's up. Here, Bitcoin will be up. Market's down, Bitcoin will be down. Okay, so what we had is we had this nice good sell-off here, but you notice it held that nice 200-day simple moving average. So that's what you're looking for is that 77 and 149. That's going to be very, very key on the downside. Okay, but first of all, we look at yesterday's low. That's going to be very, very key. Okay, 87.40. Okay, that's going to be very, very crucial. Then we come out to the bottom of this candle here. You're looking at that 78.675. And then we'll come here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at that 77.530. And then we're looking for that 200-day. That's going to be very, very crucial. And then obviously the recent low here at that 76.735 level. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. We just have like a sideways action here, pretty much like we had here. Okay, upside this 8-day is everything. Okay, you have to get above that 85.302. That's going to become very, very strong resistance. If you can, right there's your next target. It's going to be 89.586. You get above that right there, you got 95.406. You're a 50-day. Okay, so right now your averages are waterfalling down, which is never a good look. Now, this morning here, it looked like maybe the 8-day was kind of flattening out here, but as of right now, there's no flat ski. Okay, we're just trending on down here. Okay, so realistically, what you're trading is that 8-day on the top side. Okay, you're trading against that, and you're hoping about this 200-day. Oh, sorry about that. That 200-day on the downside is everything. Okay, that's going to be the key. Okay, that 200 SMA here, right there. Okay, now if we start losing this, then all we have to do is just look here to the left of the chart here. Everything you need to know about support is right there if we start losing that. Okay, so your first target is going to be right here. Okay, it's going to be that 74.485. That's what you're going to be looking for here if that 200-day is lost. And then we can come over to here to the top of this candle here. You're looking at 72.360. We come over here, top of here, you're looking at the 78.25 level. And then we can just start following all the candles down. You got the 69.635, and then we come down here. You got the 65.220 level here. Now, as of right now here, we're holding this level here. Even though this market's down, you got to figure the Dow's down 350, Nasdaq's down about 230, and we're still holding in tight here. But remember, the whole market right now is the inflation was a good little trade, but realistically, it's these tariffs. That's the key, okay? And everybody's counting with tariffs. Eventually, they'll get that worked out, and then we can maybe rip higher. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, here we have the old crude oil. Okay, now you can see here where we just have this sideways action. Okay, we had this nice double bottom, 65.22, and then we come down here. Okay, we had 65.29, nice higher low, had a nice little pop up. Okay, so I said, watch this level right here. This is going to be key. So today we got as high as 67.94. This is the candle that we're looking for right here. Is this 68.22 level, and that's 68.10. Right here is what we're looking at resistance. Okay, as you can very well see. Okay, so we got 7 days here of just sideways action. Okay, now again, on the downside here, we're watching this 8-day. This is critical that you need to close above that 66.85. Okay, if not, we just follow today's low, 66.37, and we come down here, 66.15. We have 65.80, and then we go down to 65.59. But your big target is going to be that 65.22 if that 8-day does not hold. Okay, now say this does hold it and starts reversing here. Well, you know, we can follow the candles up here, but realistically, you're going to head for that 69.15 level. That is going to be your upside target. Okay, you get above that, you're going to go to the 100-day at 70.82. Next 50-day, 72.07, and then 73.31 level. Okay, there's nothing bullish about this at all. Nothing. Okay, all we have here is a sideways action. We had just a little bit of a pop up there today, but it's really, it's a big nothing burger kind of a situation. Okay, so right now I still got the short is on, and I'm just scalping the UCO until we get some kind of a juice going here. But right now you're in a downtrend here, which is great at the gas pumps. Really, really good at the old gas pumps. Now you got to figure 39. That's not oversold or overbought. We're riding the bottom here, but there's just nothing here. This is just a trade. Okay, so don't say I'm going to go long and I'm going to this here. It's not working. Okay, I'm going to go short. I'm going to think, nah, it's not working. We have sideways action. You trade this back and forth. Okay, Natgas here. Now they came out here with the EIA report there. I have it all posted for you here at the end of the video there after pick close. They're expecting 80 BCF. They came in, I think it was a 63 BCF. So you can see how everything is starting to warm up here now. We're supposed to be way in the 70s here by the time the weekend comes. All the snow, we still got a lot of snow here. Ski resorts are still loving it. But, it's just going to be a matter of time before that natural gas comes down. But I think natural gas is going to be a really good trade this year because the conversion up to the LNG and shipping it out kind of out of the old country. Where crude, I think you're pumping like crazy. and I just think the price is going to be going lower. Okay, here's what we have here. We're stuck right here at this 21 day. Now, you can see we put in a lower low here, but, we're right back above that 21 day. See how cool that is? Just like we were here. So this could finish the day above that 8 day. We don't know yet here, okay? So actually what I do is I scalp that UNG on the long side, KLD for the short side, but there's no sense putting on the short here because now we're back above here again, okay? So what we're looking for on the upside is we're looking at today's high, looking at that 417, and really your big target is going to be that 8 day. So you're trading between the 21 day and the 8 day until she breaks up higher. You get above that, we just rock and roll, okay? 437 level here, you got 442, we got 447, you got 455, and we rock it all up to 490. You crack 490, you go into 530. Just that simple, okay? But we don't have that. This is what we got here, sideways action. But the chart is still very, very much intact where you have a low, higher low, and a higher low situation. That's what you're looking for. Now, on the downside here, what you're looking for is yesterday's low, obviously, that 402.09, and then we're looking for that 50-day at 483, okay? The 21-day is key on a closing basis. So when you close above that, then we got a good shot at this running back up here to that 8-day, okay? So two-way trade on the same thing as we have on the crude oil. We just have a two-way trade. This looks a lot more bullish than what this is. This is not bullish at all. Nothing. Okay. Now we have this negative divergence here, and you can see where we sold off here. That was your first tail, big topping tail. That's your second tail. That take a little shorty. Okay. Now it looks like it's trying to work itself right back up here, just like it did here. Okay. So we had 3 days down here. What do we have here? 3 days down. Okay. So maybe it would work itself right back up to that 8 day again. Okay, nicely. Now, your green crossed over your red, which shows your momentum there, is to the downside. Okay, you never want to really see that because it starts widening open like here. See how wide that gets? When it comes like that, then this is what you get. It falls right off the old map. Okay, so trade that 21 day to the 8 day. You crack above it. Well, we have a lot of moving targets here, all the way up to 490. We lose this here. We come right down to that 50 day. You lose that. You come down 100 day. Okay. That's what I got for you. I'll be back here after the pit close, and we'll take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas. And remember, we got a market here that is selling, and I don't see any kind of relief here going into the rest of the week here as far as the selling. I think we're going to have a selling today, and I think you're going to have selling tomorrow. And then we have to see what happens there on Monday. And then always look for Twitter on Tuesday, okay? So there's always ways to make money. I love the market because of volatility, and I think it's working out very, very nicely. But just be patient. Let the trade come to you. Don't force anything, okay? Sitting on your hands, cash in your pocket is king. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.